Hey world, it's Ben when to come back with another video. Friend, I wanted to come back with this video. I was going to do it live, but I want to go ahead and just kind of give a brief synopsis of how I started investing. And like I said, I paid myself first, and this was a couple of years ago. Actually, when I started finding out that you're not going to ever be in a wealthy class or actually be financially secure by just working. And like I said, I've been teaching 17 years, and my whole goal was to teach, right? But now it's like, when you learn some more information and you're exposed to information that can actually not only put you in a better, financial situation, but to actually help you build wealth, compound wealth. Never knew about it, right? Because that's if you don't grow up and you're not exposed to financial education, if you're not exposed to any type of financial literacy, then you're not going to know, unless you seek that knowledge. But like I say, where you live affects how you live. And so if your family members, or if your dad or mom, or no one in your family ever was investing, which the majority of Americans don't even invest. I mean, I was looking at some numbers the other day, and it was like 15% of Americans have no form of investments whatsoever. You dig? And so it's not a surprise when you see that, the top 20%ers own almost 85% of the wealth, because everybody else is working, paying bills, not investing, And if you're not exposed to that, that's why do you think, guys, people that invest, they go on vacation 4 times a year? Because they understand that those are the quarters. All right? You got a quarter, every 3 months. You got March, you got June, you got September, you got December. And guess what? Those are the 4 quarters where most of the top holidays are located in. And so, of course, every quarter you receiving dividend checks. Man, you can do a lot of good things with that. And so when you don't invest, you don't have the opportunity to be wealthy. Simple as that. And if you're waiting on that pipe dream to win the lottery, come on, man, it's going to be you and hundreds of millions of others. All right? But I wanted to make this video so you can know exactly what did I do with my first $1,000 to invest in. Because when I realized that, hey, it's time to start building a portfolio, it's time to, increase my financial worth. I mean, when the net worth of everybody is under $10,000, that ain't good. I mean, when you, like I say, and when you do the numbers, it's even more motivating to invest, because, come on, there's a lot of people in America that cannot even handle a $500 emergency, let alone $1,000. And so when you put yourself in a situation, and family, like I said, I've only been investing, I've been a teacher, a social worker, a paramedic, a firefighter. So all the jobs I've ever had have always been rewarding, and I've never looked at the monetary value of them, because it's always helping people. And just getting a smile on the people's faces that I help was my money, was the value, was the intrinsic value of my job. Okay? But when you do that, the universe and the Most High will expose you to a different element of life. And that's the financial education of life. Manifesting your own destiny. Okay? Investing in things that are going to make you wealthy. And not risky, but safe. So, first $1,000, family, I can tell you right off the bat, I bought a couple of books. And in these books I bought, they were all books dealing with finance. I bought The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. The Richest Man in Babylon by a guy by the last name Kaysen. And there was several other financial books that I bought. And when I read them, I was blown away by the information and by the particular vocabulary. And then when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh man, it makes sense. When you're learning how the Federal Reserve works, how money works, interest rates, okay? And so I bought books first, And the second thing I did, I went to a couple of seminars. And these seminars were how to trade, those option trading seminars. There were seminars to learn how to trade. There were seminars to learn how to invest. And they were all, you know, really beneficial because it basically just validated or confirmed the things I was learning when I was reading those books, right? And so I went to a couple of seminars. I purchased a new laptop, okay? Because when you have, you know, investments, you want to make sure that you're an active investor, not someone just passively sitting on the sidelines and not knowing what your money's doing. And so I purchased a new laptop so I could go, once I did open up my Fidelity accounts, my E-Trade accounts, you know, the brokerage accounts, and my IRA accounts, I could have access to those anywhere I want, I'm located. I don't suggest doing that type of information or retrieving that type of information on your cell phone. I just don't think it's protected enough. I mean, you know, those who created the system know how to break it, know how to hack it. So, you know, you just want to alleviate your risk, you know, best as possible. Okay, so don't ever retrieve your financial information on your cell phones. All right, and that's what I did. And when I purchased the new laptop, I still had maybe $400 or $500 left because I had a good deal on it. What I did then, family, I opened up me 2 accounts. I opened up me a brokerage account with Fidelity, and then I opened up me a brokerage account with E-Trade, right? And I opened up 2 IRA accounts. And I deposited $250 in each IRA account. One, the traditional IRA, and one, the Roth IRA. Okay, because you want to diversify your money. You don't want all your money in one spot. But listen, even with just $500, I just didn't put it in one spot. I used it to open up an IRA account, which is my individual retirement account, which I can't touch till I'm 59 and a half years old. But I can contribute $7,000 a year to each one of those accounts. So that's $14,000 a year. You know, that's tax deferred, you know, based on the type of IRA, because, you know, our Roth and traditional IRAs have different tax advantages. Okay, so you have to do the research and kind of find out which one is going to best benefit you. Me personally, I just kind of leverage my IRAs instead of just got both of them. You dig? And so, and that's what I did with the first $1,000. Okay, I bought me some books so I can learn exactly what was going on with the investment world. I purchased me a laptop, so when I did open up these accounts and I did start investing, I could actually have access to my information. Remember, not the cell phone. All right, and then after that, family, I actually opened up my account, and when I opened up my Fidelity account and my E-Trade account, I opened up 2 accounts in each institution. All right, I have an IRA account with Fidelity, and I also have a brokerage account with Fidelity, and with the same with E-Trade. So that's 4 different accounts I have with those 2 particular companies. Why? Because my IRA, when I want to purchase stocks or index funds or annuities, I can do that directly with the monies that's already in my IRA. And with the monies that I have in my brokerage account, I can purchase stocks as well. See how this works? It's not just sitting in a bank. And so when I get paid, I have monies automatically being transferred from my bank, which is a credit union, to Fidelity and to E-Trade. Automatically, I pay myself first. And so the money is coming directly out of my account to my Fidelity account, to my E-Trade account. And so when I go to my E-Trade account, Fidelity account, once I do some research on certain stocks and bonds or whatever type of investments I'm interested in, I have the money there to purchase those assets. And remember, with your IRA, it's something that's not liquid. You want to make sure that you keep that in there until you're 59 and a half years old. Okay? So, fam, I just want to come back with a quick video. That's how I invested my first $1,000. I basically, first of all, like I told you, I made sure that I increased my financial education by reading books. Then I purchased me a laptop. And then I opened up me 2 accounts with Fidelity and E-Trade. And so now I'm sitting on my credit union account, which my check go automatically to that because direct deposit. And from the direct deposit, when I get paid, I automatically have monies going to both Fidelity and E-Trade. So since I am a cannabis investor, since I am a dividend stocks investor, I want to make sure that the money's there. And that's something that we're going to kind of get into in a later video, which is called dollar cost averaging, where don't stress yourself out and try to buy all of this stuff to invest in. No, do it, gradually. You build wealth. You don't just stumble upon it. All right? Well, family, I hope this video resonates with you. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High inside to bring you joy. And make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you hit the notification button. I haven't seen as many views as I'm accustomed to, but maybe it's the content. But guys, let's say I love you. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High inside to bring you joy. Being with is 85,000.